When I was a kid, I accidentally bonded with a female ghost. Back then, I didn't know how terrifying she really was, but after growing up, I tried getting rid of her and casually lied. I prefer warm women. I thought she'd disappear forever after hearing that. Instead, she became the most terrifying queen of the entire underworld. And to get revenge on me, she erased my name from the Book of Death so I could never die naturally again. 20 years later, my adopted sister discovered my endless life and massive fortune. So she murdered me by pushing me off a rooftop, and my soul was sent directly to hell. Down there, the underworld guards tortured me non-stop. But the moment I mentioned Yanruowei's name, the guards immediately panicked, because Yanruowei was the ruler of the entire underworld. And now, the giant gates of hell were slowly opening in front of me. Right at that moment, a voice echoed from the distance. Is this the new ghost? Has his judgment process been completed yet? Before I could answer, the guards instantly covered my mouth and dragged me aside. The mustached guard quickly smiled and offered the newcomer a cigarette, but the man frowned coldly. Forget the cigarette. I asked whether his judgment is complete or not. The guard immediately nodded. Of course! We'd never dare break the rules. You and Sister Bai are always so busy. You should get more rest. Because of the thick black fog surrounding him, the black impermanence officer couldn't clearly see my face. At that moment, I realized if I missed this chance, I was finished forever. So I suddenly bit down hard on the hand covering my mouth. Ah! The guard screamed and let go. I immediately rushed toward black impermanence. But before I could reach him, another guard kicked me hard to the ground and slammed my face into the yellow sand. I couldn't even spit the dirt out of my mouth. Still, my struggle finally caught black impermanence's attention. He slowly turned around. What's going on over there? The guard quickly bowed. Nothing important. This ghost is still resisting, but the ones who come here are never good people anyway. You shouldn't dirty your eyes looking at trash like this. We'll send him inside immediately. And just like that, black impermanence disappeared back into the fog. At the same time, my final hope disappeared with him. The second he left, the guards completely stopped holding back. They kicked me repeatedly and lashed my soul with whips again and again. Soon, there wasn't a single undamaged part left on my body. Even my soul was covered in wounds. Then the mustached guard grabbed my face and sneered, "You almost ruined our job just now. Don't worry, once you enter inside, I'll personally take care of you." Right after saying that, they threw me into the first hell like a piece of trash. This place was called Thousand Needles Hell. Countless torture devices covered the area. Every single soul hanging there had thousands of giant needles piercing through their bodies. Using the last bit of strength I had left, I shouted, "I really do know Yanruowei. If she finds out what you're doing to me, she won't let you live." But honestly, even I knew that was only half true. Yanruowei probably didn't care whether I lived or died. If she truly cared about me, she wouldn't have cursed me with endless life and forced me to wander the human world alone for decades. At this point, the guards were no longer afraid of me at all. The mustached guard burst out laughing and mocked me. "You really live inside your own fantasy, huh? Did you watch too many human dramas? You're not even worthy of saying our queen's name." Then they tied me onto a torture rack. My soul was already becoming transparent from the damage. The guard slowly took out the punishment needles. Each needle was as long as my entire arm. He grinned coldly. "Try to survive. There are still 17 hells left, and in insect hell, I'll personally wait for you again. Even the strongest souls break there." The moment he finished speaking, he drove one giant needle straight through my thigh. The pain made my entire soul tremble violently. But right then, another voice suddenly echoed across the hall. "Stop." The needle was instantly pulled back out. I forced my blurry eyes open with difficulty. The person who arrived was Longshan, the manager of this hell, and suddenly I remembered something. When Yanruowei brought me to the underworld years ago to scare me, Longshan had been there too. The moment I saw him, hope reignited inside me. Maybe he would recognize me. In a weak, broken voice, I begged, "Chief, please save me." After all the torture, my voice was almost completely gone. But Longshan still heard me clearly. He stared at my face carefully, and from the fear in his eyes, I instantly knew he recognized me. But in the very next second, he looked away and pretended nothing had happened. Then he coldly said, "There are important guests arriving soon. Wait until later." At that moment, I finally understood. Even Longshan had already been bribed by Sha Luo and the Taoist master. My last remaining hope completely shattered. I let out a bitter laugh and slowly muttered, "Yanruowei."